Hi friends, welcome to Com Queen. Today, in this video, we're going to discuss about the components of balance of payments. Part 2. Let us look into the components of balance of payment, namely current account and capital account. But today, we're going to discuss only components of current account in detail. Meaning and components of current account. Let us look into it. Current account of BOP records all the transactions between the residents of a country and the rest of the world which do not cause any change in the assets or liabilities of the residents of a country or its government. The components of current account are as follows: export and import of goods, export and import of services, receipts and payments of unilateral transfers, incomes from investment income and COE. Next, export and import of goods. The payment for imports, that is outflow foreign exchange, is written on the negative side. Receipts from exports, which create inflow of foreign exchange, are shown on the positive side, that is credit items. Balance of this visible exports and imports is known as the balance of trade. Next, export and import of services. Payments, which create outflow foreign exchange made for the services, are recorded on the negative side. Receipts, which create inflow foreign exchange, are recorded on the positive side. Balance of invisible exports and imports is known as the balance of invisible trade. Next one, receipts and payments of unilateral or unrequited transfers. Receipt of unilateral transfers, inflow of foreign exchange from the rest of the world is shown on the positive side. Payment of unilateral transfers to abroad is shown on the negative side, which creates outflow of foreign exchange. Balance of receipts and payments of unilateral transfers is balance of unilateral transfers. Last one, incomes from investment and compensation of employees, short form COE. Receipts from incomes earned like dividend from investment, interest on capital, profit from branches of Indian companies abroad, and salary from work abroad will be entered on positive, that is credit side of BOP. Payment for above will be entered on negative, that is the debit side of BOP. Balance of inflow and outflow of foreign exchange is balance of incomes in current account. Now, let us look at the difference between balance of payments deficit and balance of payments surplus. First, BOP deficit. The country imports more goods, services, and capital than it exports. It must borrow from other countries to pay for its imports. In the short term, this fuels economic growth. In the long term, it will have to go in debt to pay for consumption. Next, BOP surplus. The country exports more than it imports. Country provides enough capital to pay for all domestic production. A surplus boosts economic growth in the short term. In the long run, it becomes too dependent on export-driven growth. So we are gonna wind up today's session. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to share this video with your friends. And also please support me by subscribing my channel.